Hello DIYers. Today I'm going to show you how to wash your car at home and help cars like this SQ5 avoid automatic car washes that have abrasive chemicals and harsh roller brushes that could damage your car's paint over time. So let's go through the fundamentals of an at-home car wash routine, which includes rinsing the car to remove large debris, foaming to trap dirt, loosening remaining grime, rinsing, and drying. We'll also cover wheels, windows, and interiors as well. This video is a perfect opportunity to feature the Car Wash Essentials bucket by my friends at Salty Captain, who set me up and helped me make this video happen. Thank you again, Salty Captain. We'll of course do the obligatory unboxing, but feel free to use the chapter markers in the description below to jump ahead to the DIY parts. The Salty Captain's Car Wash Essential bucket features everything you need to essentially detail your car at home. This kit has all the stuff you need to wash your car, especially if you don't have equipment or car cleaning products yet. And it all comes in a nice bucket that's easy to use. In my opinion, it's better than the standard 5-gallon bucket. It's got a little less height, which makes it easier to reach the bottom where the dirt trap will sit. More on that later. My version of the kit has the Captain's Musket, which is a great hybrid pressure washer and foam gun in one that fits on your garden hose. I actually have my own pressure washing gear already, so I'll show you how it compares. Then we have the dirt trap, a soft bristle brush, and a hard bristle one too. For the cleaning products, I like that they are named quite literally. It makes it easy to know what does what. The main star, of course, being the 16-ounce car wash, followed by the wheel wash for cleaning all that brake dust and crud from your wheels, drip dry, which helps water slide off your car, glass cleaner and interior cleaner, both self-explanatory, and everything else is also 16 ounces. Then, also included is a very plush microfiber wash mitt and a microfiber cloth for drying. Definitely a lot of stuff packed into a bucket. I'm going to fast cut through setting up the musket, which is a fairly simple process with parts only fitting one way. Just make sure that the O-rings are properly placed between parts as you screw it in. While I continue finishing assembling in the background, I did want to mention that while my kit came with the musket, the other version you can choose is one that comes with the foam cannon accessory, which attaches to a pressure washer. If you have a pressure washer, the foam cannon is worth considering, though this video won't show you the quality of the Captain's offering versus others that you can buy. What I will do in this video, though, is show that if you don't have a pressure washer, the musket is a perfectly good beginner's option, and I ended up really enjoying it. I also have a kid, and I think when he gets older, he's going to love playing pirate with it. One thing the musket doesn't come with that's worth considering is quick swap garden hose attachments like this set here that I'm using. This lets you easily switch between the musket and other garden hose attachments with minimal fuss. Now that the musket is set up, I'll set up my pressure washer too, and then we can dive into comparing the musket's high pressure attachment versus a pressure washer for rinsing the vehicle. Here's a split screen of the musket in action compared to the pressure washer gun. Even with a quick glance, it's easy to tell that the actual pressure washer would have a measurable difference in rinsing power compared to the musket, though I can genuinely say that the musket performed well above acceptable for the rinsing step, where all we're trying to do is remove as much of the big dirt and dust elements before we apply soap. Our main goal is to knock everything loose by spraying water into all the nooks and crevices of the car. With that done, now let's set up the musket's low pressure foaming solution. On the car wash bottle, instructions say to use 50 milliliters of solution in the musket's canister. I'll put the same amount in the foam cannon as well, and then we can do the comparison test. So here again, in split screen, we have the musket applying on the left, compared with a generic foam cannon on the right. And just to acknowledge, this test is far from scientific. I'm applying the foam cannon to a car that already has foam on it, but you can see that the pressure cannon gets better foamy coverage overall. But that's not really even a knock, because keep in mind, both sides are still using Salty Captain's car wash. So it's definitely a good car wash soap, and that's ultimately more important than how it was applied. With the car foamed, the next step is to gently loosen any dirt and grime on the car that the pressure washer didn't get off. We'll use the mitt included with the kit. You don't need to push down with a lot of force. I generally just let gravity drag the mitt for me while I move in long straight strokes. While the Karate Kid would have suggested that you use circular motions, that generally risks introducing swirly scratch marks, while straight lines won't produce noticeable scratches if that were to happen. In this case, I think it's better to be safe than sorry. This particular mitt, you can use both the front and the back, so do that, and after about a full section is done, let's rinse off in a bucket. Give the mitt a quick rub as if it were a giant cheese grater. That'll dislodge any dirt that's stuck on the mitt, and the dirt trap will keep you from scooping it back up onto the mitt while you're rinsing it. And just repeat this process until you touched every part of the car. And by the way, the foam's goal is just to trap dirt particles within it so that the dirt is less likely to scratch while you are wiping with the mitt, and it helps to ensure that dirt rinses away in the next step. Rinsing doesn't require any special techniques, and it doesn't even need the high pressure water to be effective. All we're doing in this step is making sure the wash soap is fully rinsed out of every crevice and crack. The Musket here does a great job since it can quickly switch from a wide spray to a fine point with the pressure attachment. And since the kit comes with Drip Dry, let's use it. Drip Dry is a solution that creates a hydrophobic layer. It basically works kind of like Rain-X or a ceramic spray, which helps beat up water that's sitting on your car. The kit suggests using it after washing to help create a water-resistant coat. It also helps water roll off the car so that we'll actually be able to dry the whole car off with just the one microfiber cloth the Essentials bucket comes with. The instructions say to fill the Musket canister to 90 milliliters, so we'll do that. Then to apply, we'll use the Musket in its application mode to spray one half of the car as per the instructions and to rinse off in about a minute. Then we'll do the same with the other half. Now we're ready to dry the car. Here's the best way to use a giant absorbent microfiber cloth, especially after applying Drip Dry. We're going to make the towel as big as possible and very simply drag it across a section of the car. You'll see immediately that almost all the water is captured in the towel. With the Drip Dry, the remaining water will effectively dry streak-free. Just repeat this process for the entire car. One thing to note is when a microfiber towel like this is fully soaked, it's not effective anymore. Even wringing it out won't get it to act like it did when it's dry. At least that's what happens in my experience. I did, though, almost dry every part of the car before I hit this point. So not quite one full car with one towel. But the SQ5 is an SUV, so if you have a sedan or a hatchback, you'll probably succeed. But even with the wet towel that I wrung out, I do think the Drip Dry helped, and the car is looking great and streak-free once the remaining bits of water fully evaporated. Okay, now we can move on to the wheel wash. Honestly, washing rims aren't that interesting, so in my filming sequence, I didn't want it to come first. But if I were washing a car without a camera, I would have definitely washed the wheels first, just so that I could wash and rinse the car and the rims at the same time. So with that in mind, let's check out the wheel wash spray. First thing to know is that this stuff is legit. It's got that hint of sulfur smell that I associate with strong wheel cleaners, mixed with what I think is a bubblegum smell to make it less intimidating. But I knew right away just from that chemical smell that this is the kind of wheel cleaner where you could spray it on, let it sit for a while, and if you didn't have a brush, you could just rinse it off and 90% of the grime would go with it. But lucky for my rims, this kit does come with brushes. I chose the hard bristle one, but if you have chrome or black wheels that show scratches more easily, the soft bristle one is likely the better choice. This daily driver of mine has the kind of curb rash that would trigger some folks, but it does make choosing the hard bristle brush easier. And for the record, I bought the car this way and I didn't do all that curb damage. But it was definitely a selling point for me since I was looking for a car to daily and I didn't want to sweat the little things. The brush is pretty good, but this particular wheel design made it hard to get into all the nooks. I think I did just an okay job with it given the wheel pattern. And again, if you did the wheels first, you could just rinse while you wash the car. But here, I have to rinse carefully because the car's already clean. And now just repeat the process for 3 more wheels. And we can move on quickly through the remaining products. Up next is the window cleaner. It's an ammonia-free formula that dries streak-free. I don't know what else to say about it, except with the window so clean, I didn't know how to film how the cleaner performed. Then lastly, the interior cleaner. It smells nice, it's a gentle formula, and it doesn't leave an overly shiny finish or filmy residue like some interior cleaners and wipes tend to do. I think I prefer that, so I'm happy with it. The cleaner works on everything, including all the dashes and the leather seats in this car. I didn't use either of the cleaner products on the digital screens in the SQ5. Either way, I still recommend getting a separate electronic screen cleaner. Those are usually very gentle and water-based. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed learning how to wash your car at home by using the Salty Captain's Car Wash Essentials bucket. And if you're excited to get started and to have everything you need in one easy-to-use package, I'll have links in the description below, along with a promo code to help you save 15% on your purchases for this and everything else on the Salty Captain's website. I do earn a referral fee for every purchase there, so I hope you'll consider supporting the channel that way. And if not, your feedback through comments, likes, and shares help me to understand if you think this video was helpful. This video was also an introduction to my new project car, this 2018 Audi SQ5. So if you have an SQ5 or want to keep track of all the DIY guides I'll be creating over the next couple months for this car, please do consider subscribing to be notified when those videos pop up. I'm Alan, and this is Metaloop. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.